Good afternoon. Been a while since I've been on. My little YouTube family unit is very, very little, just to be on the safe side. But today I thought I'd talk about, and I'm on the go, I'm in my car in between clients, and I thought I'd talk about the benefits of being a crone. Sometimes people say, well, would you want to admit that you're a crone? Yes, I do, because there are definitely some benefits to being older, and it's a benefit to be a crone. Some of the benefits is just plain old wisdom. The wisdom that you obtain from doing your craft for a long time, and add that with age, and it really helps you. Some of the things that I used to do in my younger years, I reacted a lot of times, not always in wisdom, but sometimes I reacted out of an emotion. Did some things I'm not proud of out of emotion. But as I've grown older, I don't react as much out of emotion. Most of the things I have more grace with people, and I am a lot more positive about a lot of things. And so I don't really react out of emotion as I did. I react out of wisdom. Like I said, give people grace, because I also realize that I have not always done things as I should, and I have maybe said or done some things myself in the past that may have hurt other people or whatever. And as you get older, you give people a little bit more grace, because we know that we're all on this path, and some of us are farther along on the path of spirituality than others. Some of us are a little bit more mature than others, and people function where they are ever in that. And some people are very mature, and some people, and it has nothing to do with age. Some people, I know some young people who are very wise and very mature. I see people on YouTube, some of them younger, and I'm surprised at their wisdom and their grace, and very proud of them, actually, to be honest. And then I see people on YouTube that are supposed to be older, should be a little bit wiser, and I feel like they act out of their emotion. And when you're a spiritualist, you cannot act out of emotion. You have to have some wisdom, some discernment, in order to interact with people, in order to interact with your clients. You should be at a higher level, a higher dimension, higher level of knowledge, especially if you've been doing the craft for a very, very long time. So that's one of the benefits of being a crone, is that now I act out of more of wisdom versus emotion. The other thing is that because I've spent a lot of time in meditation, a lot of the things that I used to do, I physically did certain things. But now I use intention a lot more, and I still manifest just using intention and the mind. So, and I think that comes with maturity, the ability to concentrate for a longer period of time. Trust me, there are still times that I struggle with concentration. But I've learned that the power of your intention and the power of your concentration and intention is very, very powerful. You don't need a lot of tools and gadgets. The power of intention, simple, directed will and intention, will get you a long way. And finally, some of the things that makes me appreciate being a crone is just the ability to slow down. As I was younger, everything was go, 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 go. And now that ability to slow down allows me time to think things through, and come up with answers and be more creative. And it allows me to work out a gratitude. A lot of the things that I desire have already manifested, and some of the things I desire, they manifest. I have a lot more confidence in my ability to manifest, and that confidence goes a long way, especially over the years as you've seen things that you've done work, that you've put your concentrated effort for. But I still cannot go without saying that the manifestation comes from my concentrated effort, but also Spirit guiding me and helping me and directing me along. And my ability to listen and be guided by the Spirit has been like key essential components of me being able to manifest, to the point at this age in my life, and I'm 60, I've said that before, that there aren't too many things that I really desire. And not that like I'm super successful, but at this point I live in a nice house, the house that I've always, for me it's nice. For somebody else it may not be, but it's nice for me. I have cars at my disposal. A lot of I have a great husband, beautiful daughters, and some of this is not all about the money or anything, but it's just I'm at a point in my life where things have turned out, and some of it has taken a while. So that's the other thing, is that you have the patience to wait, because just because it hasn't shown up yet does not mean that it's going to show up. Some of the things that I have worked on have taken 10 years. And can you be still and quiet and expecting that it will happen? And that's the thing, that sometimes you just have to expect that it's going to happen. The expectation that what you want will come to pass is also important in manifestation. So these are all the things that being a crone has helped me come to places of, one, functioning out of gratitude. It just opens the doors and it opens the thresholds for you to give. Knowing and having focused attention and intention on manifesting, that has so improved my confidence in myself and in my skill. But ultimately knowing that everything I have comes from Spirit, comes from my God. And we all have whatever you're religious with this, but God helps me to really manifest. And I know that it's because of my partnership with Him that I manifest as I do, and that I'm grateful for what I have, and that I can expectantly wait on those things that I desire even in the future. Do I love being a crone? I sometimes the lines, I can see myself aging, but the thing that I appreciate that I wouldn't is just the wisdom that I've gotten and that I've developed over the years. The ability to be patient, to be compassionate to other people, and just to see how much I've grown from 20 years ago to this point. Sorry about this, that it's bouncing all over the place, but to see that I've grown from this point, from where I was to where I am now. I've grown. The old people used to say, I may not be where I want to be, but darn if I'm not close to where I should be and where I feel comfortable with at this point. So, is being a crone that bad? No, it's not. We all will have our term at being that. So if you're going to have to be a crone, enjoy it, and I do. And I enjoy this point of my life. I can travel, I can do all the things that I couldn't do in my younger years as a maiden, as a mother. But now as a crone, I am reaping the benefits of the failures, the triumphs, and all the lessons that I've learned through the years. Not too bad being a crone. You have a very blessed day. Just a few minutes, just a few thoughts. Be blessed and blessed be. Bye-bye.